because proportions are going to be very weird if this is correct.
I mean, thing with that is usually like those limb elements are kind of really oriented, so I'm not sure if it necessarily is.
I mean, they have a nice top view of it.
But I'm saying, what is anteposterior when it's correctly articulated might not be what's the obvious one.
True. Yeah. You know what? The extension of the Nemiel crest might be better, since that's what we can see a bit more in all these views.
Also, Zach, B
Yeah.
and C are both the same species, by the way. So C is also the Daos puffin.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Thing. Yeah, B is the holotype and C is the paratype.
Okay.
Nice.
And then D is, I think, crested? I don't know, hang on. Bloody the names.
Okay, the Nemiel crest matches up with these. Like, it says the extent is like 3.17, and let me post a screenshot of the tibia, checking these measurements. Like, what I have seems quite about right for that. The reason why I double check is, and I'm going to double check the femur again, is these are the current proportions between the femur and the tibia.
Let's see.
Let me check the maximum.
Did you post it already?
It is in stream material. I just posted it.
The last
I
stream?
only see a clip from the paper.
No, that isn't a clip from the paper. That's me scaling things. Those are on two different pages of the paper.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just me scaling. The top one ending at G. Yeah, I'm just wanting to make sure.
I feel like I have seen, yeah, not too unusual.
What do I hear?
That is Dynamo, I think. It's like
wobbling around plastic sheets.
Sounds like a whiteboard being what?
I would say like those very thin metal sheets you can kind of like wobble around.
Oh yeah.
We had
weird cool.
In school we had whiteboards that whenever you wobbled them they made the same effect. Everyone used to abuse the shit out of this whenever we got a hold of them.
Wait, sorry, y'all talking about the noise coming from me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We guess so.
Would y'all like to see the source?
Go ahead.
If it's
Enlighten
interesting.
us.
Is it Hope sleeping?
That would be
Yes.
what?
Mm-hmm. What?
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 The
Sleep
dog is
parking?
dreaming.
What the?
Oh, no.
That's a
Oh
dog.
no, not dog hiccups.
Zach.
I'm gonna move into another room so I don't disturb her.
Distal
Ah.
light G.
But yeah, in voice chat text.
Okay. They give a.
Okay, that's cute. That's valid reason for noise.
Okay, I scaled it based off of, like, I based the scaling of the femur off of the maximum transverse width of the distal end, which is a little bit less subjective with, like, the hosing, since that's just, like, how wide that part of the bone is. And this is what I get. It increased the size a bit of the femur.
Hmm.
Okay, now it's weird proportions.
Yeah, they, like, based off of this, the maximum transverse width of the distal end of the femur is twice the size of the maximum transverse width of the tibia.
That's weird.
Like, I could be doing measurements wrong, and like,
Given the amount of Peliot, you'd think they would get that right, though.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure it out. Like,
Like, there's 3 separate pieces of Peliot plus skeletal reconstruction.
like
I feel like at some point in communication, if the proportions were that weird, someone would have said, "Oh wait, that doesn't add up."
yeah,
Like, it's not just a shoddy skeleton or something. Like, there's clearly work put into this.
yeah, the measurement of, like, the width of the distal end is what's messing with me, because that is wide. It's like I'm comparing it to the A through I is. I'm doing, like, a small comparison to the scale bar, like, just to see, like, how close I am, like, or how close it is to that. Okay, the scale bar gives us, like, a decently close size. Like, to the right is the scale bar, like the full figure that it comes from. Like, that scale bar for A and B is 20 centimeters. Yeah, then let me see if I'm close to the other one. Because, like, those scale bars aren't going to be exact, but I'd figure that they'd be pretty close.
I mean, another possibility is that simply not the same specimen.
Yeah, does it say it's the same one?
Yeah, let me... I mean, they're both from the paratype.
Hmm.
Can't, correct me, if I'm wrong,
'Cause-
can't there be multiple paratypes?
Let me see how many
Yeah, that's what
individuals.
paratype means.
Hmm,
Often there's more than one paratype,
sure, let me.
according to Wikipedia. So yeah, that
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm reading what proximal end of left and right humori. So let me grab the humerus from the holotype. I like the overlapping material.
Okay.
Okay, with tibia, maximum traverse weight width is 12. 12.5. Need to shrink this a little bit. Okay. Now, is there a Okay, there is a femur in the holotype. Nice.
you're getting MPCN 1038, I'm guessing.
1038. Yeah, I'm getting the stuff from the holotype and just sort of estimating, since both of them have complete, or at least mostly complete heads, and like I'm doing it based off the overlapping segments.
So it's the 1038 femur and what tibia?
The holotype. I need to find the number for the holotype. I'm looking at the holotype.
Because it makes it sound like it's getting the holotype tibia with the referred femur.
I wasn't doing that in the first place. I was using the measurements of the paratype on page 244. Yeah. Let me grab distal head of. Oh, it's 1034. I was trying to find the holotype specimen number.
So why are you actually scaling it now? Is there like a mention of it having weird like weird like adaptations?
It's we like I just want to make sure, because like there have been multiple points at this time with like weird reconstructions with the skeletal. I just wanted to make sure since this
That
guy
skeletal is shit. I could have told you that for free. I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to make sure everything is correct more than anything.
Oh yeah, I just said like it's close to Rinconsaurus, and Rinconsaurus has a pretty good skeletal. Also, hello, Yakos.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hello.
Hi, Kira.
How's it going?
Oh, fine.
Pretty good.
Oh,
Not too
Candelaris
bad.
looks
Please.
nice as a finished piece.
Thank you, thank you.
What's the small? Is that what's the is it an Alvarsaur?
Oh wait, you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. The little guy here. Anashetri, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
With cat ears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right, yeah, there is a diagram that says all the names. Yes, I am an idiot. Oh, I didn't even notice the cornopia. That's up.
Several people first thought it was a palm tree in the foreground.
Mm.
Yeah, fair.
I don't mind that, honestly. Even while painting it, I noticed, wait, this looks weirdly like certain Araucaria tree stumps. Which makes me wonder if Titanosaurs actually tried to mimic them.
I find that unlikely given neither of them are particularly active.
Yeah, neither would be particularly concerned with having to mimic to blend in.
Yeah, neither
Yes.
is a threat. Yeah.
Also, it's kind of like that would work for like the first 5 foot of like 5 to 10 feet of the animal. And
The
then
neck
but
is the
if
same,
it's
and then
if
has a
it's
massive
standing
float
in
of
a
feathers.
if it's standing in a forest and you only see the legs.
I get, yeah, it could be a distraction for like potential predators, yeah. Just a little extra hint of camouflage. Yeah,
fair enough.
mimic the texture of the trees.
Yeah.
Trees do move.
I mean, most of the time these guys would be probably standing relatively still and just craning their neck around.
What's the stream theme today, if any?
No theme. Just seeing what comes up. JW is in the moment double checking the proportions of Charlie Titan.
Ah, nice, yeah.
Yeah, there's weird stuff going on that I'm wanting to check.
What was the skeletal for Charlie Tyson? Oh yeah, that's bonkers.
Yeah,
It's good to see what elements are preserved.
I like how common though that down curved tail is becoming. Like that is weird.
If it is real.
I mean,
in this one.
Aeolosaurus seems to have it.
Yeah, I guess at what point is it just like constriction of the muscles post mortem?
No, I think in Aeolosaurus it's actually like there is like something in the tail.
Yeah, I think Aeolosaurus is confirmed.
Genevieve, help me out.
Yeah, what's going on?
The last image you said is new material is all the material that is relevant, right? On the left-hand side.
Yeah, I was about to post something that like I'm working on scaling I'm comparing the holotype stuff.
But A, B, and F and G aren't the holotype.
I'm saying I'm about to post this. This right here is all holotype material.
Okay.
Like this is all based off holotype material, at least. Like I want to compare. Like I can quickly, like I use the other femur as like a base just because it's both of them have complete distal end of the tibia. I mean, not the femur.
Are you guys trying to scale it what for proportions and all that?
Yeah, there's Yeah, they say that the femur is like they note how big, like long the femur is.
Mm.
Yeah, all that stuff I posted in the last screenshot is part of the holotype. Like that tibia is 1034, and so is the distal end of that femur.
Hmm.
Or C, D, and E. In those larger bones. And you get something pretty close if you scale the more complete femur to it. Like, I could be missing something, but using the stuff that they give me for the holotype, it's something like that.
Let's add some ferns. Of some sort.
Let me scale the proximal part of the femur of the holotype to see if that matches up. Videx is here.
Hey, VNX.
Hello.
Here's what the etymology of this guy is.
Hello.
Who?
Lapidosaurikos.
Oh.
Lapidosaurus-like. That's an interesting use instead of the more common oides.
True.
Oh.
I first thought you meant sauropod.
Oh, Chadidi. No, I know.
Yeah.
Chaddi Titan.
Yeah.
I like the Candelero speech, Josh.
Thank you.
It's really good.
But that's not how you put CF on a taxon.
I know. I
This
correct.
has already been pointed out.
We it's corrected in the Blue Sky post.
Let me use the other measurement. Maximum anterior postural length is 11 centimeters.
Maybe larger, actually. Yeah, that works better. Oh, hi, Taylor. Welcome.
Hello.
All right, that sells.
Oh, hey,
I'm
Batman.
getting ice cream tomorrow. Jesus, fuck my throat.
Ooh.
Oh, is it still going?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I'm just already deciding ice cream tomorrow.
Yeah. Good idea.
What
In
happened?
general, ice cream is always a good idea.
Thickness.
Yeah.
Nicholas? Also, what has been done up until now?
It kept drying. It's being done.
That's
That's
the only thing, right?
it's all, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a Cultivate Ammonite was published. Big boy.
I didn't even see it. Nobody posted a PDF.
It was it's 50.5 centimeters in diameter.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me what is it.
I mean, you could see the genus name.
PDF is there.
Somebody cannot see the paper though, and I would like to.
Post a ladder. Post it.
Ah, somebody did. Okay, yeah.
Also,
See.
hey, I don't know, the Megalodon paper got published.
Yep.
Was this the one people were waiting on, or?
I was.
Oh, you were? Because you knew about it, or
That's right,
because you...
I told you I was waiting about it.
True. No. Yeah. No. I know about too many papers.
That's true. That's true.
I
What's
forget
interesting
half
about
of them
Zelda?
again.
I mean, there's how many authors? Like 27.
Yeah, too many.
It's I think it's just a massive review of everything to do with Megalodon: size, form, weight, cruising speed, and growth parameters, gigantism, life history, strategies, ecology, and extinction.
Damn.
Huh.
So it's basically the Big Shark Bible.
Yeah. "29 authors.
Damn.
Jesus.
Well, good luck to whoever tries to cite that on the Wikipedia. Have fun.
Do you have to cite all the authors, or?
To be fair, they have prepared the citation thing in the paper.
As one should.
You still need to like code it and everything. I mean, I guess the visual editor
Oh.
probably has something to make it easier. Like I said, like in the version I use, it's still like first one, last one, first one, last one, which you would have to type out 29 times.
24-meter length proposed for Megalodon. We're back in business.
Jesus
How much?
Christ.
Sorry?
24.3 meter Megalodon weighing about 94 tons is an estimate.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Surprisingly light for that.
Yeah, no, that is part of the thing. It is quite slender, yeah.
Oh god, like did it
Size at birth of 3.6 to 3.9 meters.
What
Gets
did it
born,
propose? Like a more like
eats a person.
like what did it suppose like a more Mako like thing?
I think there is a silhouette or something. Let me see.
The silhouette looks. That wait, hang on, I've
think
got
there
it.
is a- Yeah, here's
I've got to
that.
put it in voice chat text because we are sure as fuck not drawing Megalodon today.
Oh no.
There you go. Yes.
I appreciate putting question marks in the fin placement.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. You know what the horrifying part? That reminds me of giant Mako.
They have the cruising speed is about 3 kilometers per hour, but I don't know what that means. So yeah,
At least
body
you
weight
should write it like
estimate.
Shai Hulud.
Lisan al-Gaib.
Lisan al-Gaib! Ah, as it is written.
This is the fucking ammonite ever. Nothing special.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, besides being quite large.
Yeah.
Coming along nicely, Hussein.
Oh, what is Hussein working on?
Dennis Trophius, it would seem.
Ah,
Even that,
nice.
even
nice.
the other long-necked dude.
A long boy. Of some
Oh,
description.
what a deeply unserious animal.
Mm-hmm.
Hussein, if that is Stanistrophius, I think it needs a longer neck. It is ridiculous.
Not sure if it's
Yeah.
Longobardicus.
Yeah, it depends on which species are you doing.
The small one is not that lanky.
I wonder when they are those big Tyrannosaurus, right? Oh my
Oh, the Polish specimens.
It was the giant heads, right?
Yeah, like 8 meters or so, I think.
All I
But-
remember the
but
measurements given was like that their skulls are about like 1.5 to 2 times the size of the ones we have currently.
I don't know about skull material. I know about cervicals and
skull
stuff.
material. I've heard about skull material, so.
Like,
Levi.
I want to say it looks more like Longobardicus, personally.
Yeah.
With like a weird sloped head. Those proportions seem about right.
Levi,
Yes.
question.
Alright.
Where did you get that info that you told us like a week or two ago, if I don't remember correctly, about the diet of Tarbosaurus?
There is a paper on Tarbosaurus.
That I failed to find the thing that you say where they did it for individual animals.
I'm pretty sure they did. I was on a talk
Yeah,
for that.
that's the one.
Let me see.
The Ankylosaur thing specifically, I have failed to find because I don't think Ankylosaurs are mentioned in the paper I've seen.
Should be this one.
Megalodon probably was not a particularly fast swimmer though.
Makes sense.
Because I mean it's just massive, but yeah, doesn't seem to have the body for it. But the upper estimate for its cruising speed is like a slow great white. So it was probably a burst hunter, but not a particularly fast one. Not that it needed to be.
Is the paper posted anywhere? Or not
No, I'm looking if it is the one I think it is.
Is this Tarbosaurus the dental thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but that like I didn't find anything about Ankylosaurs in that one.
I might misremember that colour.
There, I remember very well from the talks that there was something with Ankylosaurs.
What was the talk? The only
Uh,
thing I remember is sauropods and hadrosaurs.
Oh, I might have mistaken Ankylosaurs.
it is also
I feel
possible
like-
that they
feel
did
like-
not put the Ankylosaur stuff in there, but it was in the talk.
I gave it a glance I needed to read it more, but I'm kind of skeptical. I don't know if you could have a resolution like this.
That's the thing. I talked with the guys about the whole thing, and they are geochemists by trade.
Okay.
And they say, okay, this can only be done if you have exceptional material, like they had, with really well methodology. That they are geochemists, they should know what they are doing, and the right equipment. All three things they had,
Yeah,
and they had a relatively large sample size.
So what is it that they're proposing? Ankylosaur preference for Tarbosaurs?
No. That there is individual preferences in Tarbosaurs. That different specimens of Tarbosaurs prefer different
Right,
prey
yes.
items.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, I totally forgot that there was Tyrannosaur feeding traces on Dinokairos.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the new materials. Neotypes.
Yeah,
Oh, is it
it's
the
from
I thought it was
2012. I totally forgot about this.
Oh wow, okay.
The arms have the feeding marks on them.
Mm.
Ah.
No, I also quickly looked through the paper, and I also can't see a mention of Ankylosaurs.
No, I must
in
remember.
there.
I misremember that Ankylosaurs.
Maybe because I mentioned it, because I remember talking with the guys about that.
Oh, could very well be.
And maybe they did not put it in, but also the PDF you get online is not formatted. Still. So maybe it's in the finished version of the paper.
No, though, individual preference in a theropod is an absolutely really interesting thing to like be able to.
Oh wait, no, there's a formatted version. Okay, now it's up.
Yeah, can you?
No, but just use the link I sent and I have it. Or wait, I can also send.
Where do you? Okay.
Sending the direct link.
That things like this have that good of a resolution, because I know what they did with the Dinosaur Park stuff, and it's I mean, you get stuff, but it's the resolution is not.
Which was the Dinosaur Park stuff?
Like it's never really, not even with like living animals, it's never really that. You read the whole thing. So what's their idea? Let's see. Bone.
Yeah, but they also say it depends a lot on like the material you have and what you sample.
Okay, they went through. Okay.
And they oftentimes sampled like a single tooth a dozen times.
Yep.
So it's not like, oh, let's take a bunch of teeth and do them once.
What's the one isotope did they use? Let's see. Oxygen, carbon.
Okay, back to the capture island. So damn, I wish I could type that quickly, Armin.
What?
We could hear you typing.
It's like marathon typing.
The trick is to completely forgo any care about spelling or grammar.
Fair enough.
How goes the piece, by the way, Josh?
No, good. Ah, yeah.
Mhm.
Mother autocorrect takes the wheel.
Fastest
Yeah.
fingers north of the Danube. Wink, wink.
What? Don't you live on the south side?
No?
Oh, fair.
I am going
We literally
to.
had to cross the Danube every day to get to Vienna.
Yes, I know, but I was turned around. I didn't know if we were crossing north to south or south to north.
Oh lord. No, we
I'm
crossed north to south.
You cross north to south. So you're south of the Danube.
No, we crossed from the north over to the south. North to
Go
south.
To go to your
Wait.
house or to go
To go to Vienna. Oh my Christ. Zach, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say I'm going to head off for a little bit to finish this application before its deadline at midnight.
Oh boy, yeah. Shoo.
I'll
Okay.
send you my
Okay,
typing
with you.
powers.
That would be appreciated. But ping me if when puffins are being drawn. See you guys in a bit.
Will do.
Yep.
So,
Is there a schedule of animals being drawn today, or?
No, but there are several ideas being thrown around.
I don't know why you got so offended at that. I don't have a built-in Hobbit compass. Like, goddamn, sorry, Arvin.
I mean, to be fair, you also live in the Netherlands. If you need to figure out where you're going, you just look.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. In the paper, they say they can't even get an accurate tibial length.
I mean, yeah, the shaft is missing, so yeah.
Yeah.
the shaft is missing.
So like,
I knew somebody would. Oh my.
yeah, I don't know the exact animal that they're basing it off, like their length off of.
I mean, maybe how is it with Rhynchosaurus? Rhynchosaurus doesn't have shins.
Yeah. I don't know where they're getting that femur. Like, I don't know where they're getting the limb bones. The limb bones suck in this guy.
I mean, I think in general the material is not
I
the
don't know why they're. I don't know why they're.
the
so
best thing
keen in
about this
skeletal.
taxon so far is its name.
Yeah. Like they show more material for the limb bones than we have. Like for the front limbs at least. Cause like let me check if I'm. Let me post what we have at the ulna and radius. Like let me grab it. Like this is between a few specimens.
Yes!
What?
The T-Rex IMAX documentary is coming to London.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Another
hide
one.
limb bones aren't. Hide limb bones.
Finally! Hey, it comes out on my birthday too.
Oh damn.
Yay.
I'm not in the country at the time, but alas. Hopefully it's still showing when I get back, otherwise that'll be darkly ironic. I book now on it. When?
Yeah. Compared to the skeletal they give,
Yes.
this is all we have of the humerus. Like we have two specimens, like two humeri, and this is all we have for them.
Yeah, guys, in the paper they say nothing about preference of individual tarbosaurs.
Yeah.
They just say that it's conclusive and that it like ate probably everything in the environment. So I don't know.
I guess that point was lost to peer review.
Probably.
Because that was one of their main points during the talk.
Where was this talked?
At EAVP a few years back.
Hmm.
Where was it? Was it in I think it was in Portugal.
Hmm.
I remember you talking about it. Yes.
Was it Portugal or was it Italy? I might be able to find the abstract again if I look.
Yeah, I'm
That's what I'm looking for as well.
Yeah.
Open all the abstract books.
Yeah.
Arbosaur. There we go. Onto genetic and individual niche specialization.
Yeah. It's already in the title.
But it's a different talk to the one that was published. There's seasonal patterns and ecology from isotopes, and then there's another talk from the same team on carbon isotopes with ontogenetic and individual niche. So it was as different things.
Oh, so maybe it's not even published yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what does it say? Can you like screenshot it? I want to see it.
Doesn't mention inter-individual in the abstract. It does mention an ontogenetic shift towards titanosaurs.
Oh.
Which makes sense. Yeah, you would do that. I'm
yeah.
posting a screenie now. Where is the server gone? Voice chat text.
Yeah.
Or I think they might have taken elements from each of these and published it, not published the whole thing.
Maybe.
Could be. I think they had like one was I think a talk and one was a poster or something.
Yeah. And it was Portugal.
Okay, it was.
I have a feeling that with how fragmentary this thing is, like, I cannot do anything with this. Like,
Sorry,
I've been trying for the last hour.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
I've been trying to figure out Chatatine to make sure the skeletal was good, and it is a lot more it's a lot more fragmentary than the skeletal that they provide. Like, I guess portrays.
Of course it is.
Like, none of the limb bones are actually. And they even say in the paper that you can't. Like, the only thing that we can actually estimate is femoral length, which they give at 73 centimeters. Which is pretty close to what I was getting by doing my scaling with the femur.
Unfortunate.
I really, with the isotopes, I really wonder if you could, like, maybe individually it might be difficult, but like, could you tell from the teeth of like Campanian, where you have like two co-occurring tyrannosaurs, could you tell the prey preference of one or the other species?
I mean, in theory,
I mean,
yeah.
if they're proposing you can do on individuals of the same species, definitely.
Yeah, if the material is good enough, at least.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, if the material is good enough for you to make a reliable estimate about the sample size, which at the end of the day is your problem with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is like how these isotopes work. It's not always one to one. There are factors other than diet which influence this, and that might be a problem.
I mean, yeah, you try to narrow it down as much as possible.
I'm really interested in like what the fuck was. I mean, it's been like talked about, but like because without stuff like this, you really cannot tell. But like, I'm really interested in how Gorgosaurus and the Spinosaurus coexist.
That is the big one, isn't it?
Yeah,
That is the
But
I
at the
have
same
a
time,
s-
like,
Yeah, sorry.
do we need something that's skeletal rectal? I mean, look at Kuru and Tree. They are coexisting, fucking identical, morphologically animals
Sorry, what?
with next to no niche separation. Kuru and Tree.
What animal?
The
Are we,
whole
Velociraptorines.
Kulu Kula
Yeah.
and Sri Devi.
Yeah, but that is again, guys. One is a chicken-sized motherfucker that can have dietary preferences and they're similar and things like that. They coexisted. It's okay. One is a giant 4-ton motherfucker.
Why is that a
Uh,
problem?
That is
I
a
fail to
problem
see
because
why
the resources are because the resources it's gonna the bigger the animal is the bigger the pool of resources it needs to forage from is.
Maybe there were
So
just fewer individuals per area, which is
you
what
could
we'd
say
expect
that, but
anyway.
like you need to then substantiate that with like I think it's very likely possible that there were more individuals because of how reptiles reproduce than like compared to mammals or something like that.
Right.
I
I think my
they tested this at least with herbivores. It's not the same thing, but
Yeah.
it is very, 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 very likely that herbivorous dinosaurs, at least where they did it in the Campanian of like the USA, Canada, it's almost certainly that this was niche partitioning.
I buy that
they-
completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the idea was that maybe it's that there were more resources, so you could have more. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Bigger pool of resources, which is used by more species, but that will, at this size, inevitably lead to very, very, very strong competition, which is not gonna be wide. You get what I mean? The only
Yeah.
reason is what you said. Like either you are spatially, you
Hey,
live
can
in a different area, different environment
Yeah.
from the other one, or and you eat different food. That's what
I mean,
happens
right.
in one.
Yeah.
I have two questions. Well, one's a proposal, one's a question. One thing is, in most large animals, large carnivorous animals, be they birds, be they crocodilians, be they mammals, they don't just hunt one other species or
Yeah,
group.
they don't.
They have
Yeah.
preferences, and there is overlap. That's the thing. There is an overlap. They have slight preferences.
Yeah, but
I don't
it is-
think it.
it is
and-
usually you are more specialized in something, or
Yeah.
at least living somewhere differently. Also, that's also a thing.
Yeah. Do these always translate to skeletal adaptations? Is my one question.
Yeah, that's a
That
good
is
question.
actually kind of fair because if you look
That's-
at like
yeah.
to make a perhaps ruddy comparison between like
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah, that's
you
really
see
classic.
when different like when the same species does different niche partitioning.
Yes.
You can
That's
literally
it.
see across Africa lions that specialize in different groups
course.
because you have the
Mhm.
zebra hunters, you have the buffalo hunters, and you'll see
Yeah.
size increase, but you won't see
Yeah.
anything skeletal beyond that.
It is.
My-
it
And
is
like again,
second-
like
you know,
if again you take Africa,
Yeah.
you do have a lot of niche partitioning, but you also have within that the understanding that there is a certain prey guild, and that is being taken advantage of across multiple levels. So you will just have again leopards, lions, like hyenas, all the other animals. They're taking advantage of the same prey. They might
Yeah.
be doing it as different life stages or in different quantities.
Yeah.
But they are definitely they're taking advantage of the same resource.
And on the top of resources, what I am failing to understand is like, you're saying there needs to be spatial separation, otherwise there's not enough resource, right? if there's 50 Daspledosaurus in a region of X amount of size, we're saying there's a finite region. 50 Daspledosaurus and 50 Gorgosaurus, or 100 Daspledosaurus. Why is one more acceptable than the other?
No, you get what I mean.
No, I don't.
You tend to maximize the number of individuals possible given the resources. And all animals kind of tend to do that.
Yeah.
And if you have two things doing exactly the same thing, you're gonna have competition.
Yeah. But at what point is interspecific competition different from intraspecific competition?
Because they cannot fuck.
Right, okay. Yeah, I thought it would be that, but I was just not sure that's where you were going. Okay,
It is.
right.
It's because they cannot create
Sure.
offspring. They're not the members of the same species.
And even then, they fucking try sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, and that is horrible to think about.
Yeah, that is a fair point. The species
That
cannot
could be-
propagate because
Oh
there's...
my god, no, I don't want to say it. Since we're on like the Daspledosaurus and Gorgosaurus, Josh, a very brave Gorgosaur.
I mean, yeah, I could see that 100%.
He forgot to check the fucking intraspecific.
He forgot
to
the
consult Thomas Carr first.
Oh my god, now
Did
this
you make
gives
room
me an
for
idea.
I know what you're gonna do.
he failed to
I know what
watch
you're gonna
Big
do.
L.
Why do I have a feeling this is going to be an I consent meme?
Oh,
No, it is. It absolutely is going to be.
There is that specimen of Gorgosaurus that has been juvenile Gorgosaurus that has been misidentified as Daspledosaurus.
Yep.
You could do something funny with that, or maybe the mom, Daspledosaurus is like, if you want to like more wholesome than like, you can like do mom Daspledosaurus feeding baby Gorgosaurus.
Yeah, that's true. What
Or
if
it's a
not, like,
hybrid.
what if it's just been nest parasites this whole time?
Fucking hybrid.
I mean, it's more likely than you think, considering what weird things are hybridizing these days.
I mean, maybe, but yeah, wouldn't force it. They're quite different.
But yeah, for those two
Also,
Tyrannosaurs, what I can see is like one specializing more in Hadrosaurs, one more in Ceratopsians, but there being an overlap. Like a Gorgosaurus would
Yeah,
never
that's
turn
true.
down a Ceratopsian kind of thing.
That's what I'm suspecting. That like the bigger bodied, like heavier
Yeah.
set Daspletosaurus are taking Ceratopsians, and Gorgosaurus or Albertosaurus or both are taking more Hadrosaurs.
Yeah.
The Spletosaurus really is just like, when you look at it proportionally from the good skeletons I've seen, it's a smaller T-Rex basically. It's long body, long tail, huge fucking head, relatively long legs, quite a long legs for a theropod of that size, but not as long as. And Gorgosaurus is a little bit fucky. I've talked with Hank Sharp. He says that it's likely, and I think Matt Dempsey showed me like his reconstruction. He says like it's very likely that the tail is way shorter than like a lot of skeletons you find online show you, and the body is definitely quite short. And like okay, the skeletal, the skeletal, very long legs, yeah. And what Hank showed me, like he does the skeletal, the one with like a 870 millimeter long skull, but there are Gorgosaurs with a 1 meter long skull.
Yeah.
So they probably would be a little bit, they because like they have similar leg proportions, the one with the smaller skull and one with the bigger skull. So it's unlikely that they likely became a little bit longer bodied, longer tailed proportionally to their legs when they enter. Like that's what happens with almost all Tyrannosaurs.
Yeah.
But in general, it's a very differently proportioned animal when you look at like.
Controversial take. Gorgosaurus is an ornithomimosaur and Oviraptorosaur specialist. It was an
Juveniles,
expert
I think,
specialist of
almost
animals much smaller.